How you doing, Light Path number 11s? Thank you so much for tuning in. So, I got a really good topic I want to talk to you about, the true meaning of life path. And I want to talk to you also about what it means to cross over and become an 11. Inspiration is just coming in left and right. I actually just got off the phone with a RIM team member, and she inspired me, to even make this video. So I'm gonna tell you some really important clues as to, how to get over the barriers and the blocks that you're dealing with as a life path number 11, and how to get on to starting your mission and your purpose in life, because that's what this is all about. You realizing that you're a life path number 11 is all about your mission and your purpose. The amount of influence that you have in your future will be very great for whatever your career path becomes. And one thing that I also want to let you know is that, being a life path number 11 is a calling. Most of the things that people want to partake in doing when it comes down to whatever profession or career or dream or goal or, whatever you want to get into out here in the field, you have to be called to do it. You have to be called to do it. And the way you were called to do it was because you decided to do self-development work. You decided to make yourself better. You decided to do the inner psychological work of changing and rewiring your mind so that you could understand more about yourself, so that you can actually get on this right path. And so it just so happened that you come across the fact that you are a life path number 11. Life path number 11. It's kind of like having a baby. The realization and coming to the realization that you're a life path number 11 kind of reminds me of birth, rebirth, being born all over again. And we all know what that's like when a baby's being born, and when the baby becomes a toddler, infant, and the baby is a toddler, and then the baby grows up a little bit more and more and more, and then the baby starts to realize things that she didn't know when they were a toddler and an infant, and it just goes on, and so that's what you're experiencing as a life path number 11. You just broke through what you can look at as a canal. You just broke through a mental barrier in your mind. Once upon a time, this mental barrier was probably blocking you, keeping you back, keeping you stagnant. But you broke through, Rise in Action created a climax to where your volcano erupted. Wow. And so now you're spewing down a hill like lava, and you're going through these different canals, these different pathways, and you're trying to figure out what all this is about. Well, what it's all about is you realizing and discovering your very own path. Now that you've realized that you're a life path number 11, the key is using the life path number 11 energy and using, the synchronicities of seeing 1111s and, seeing numbers in numerology is to discover your very own path. Now, discovering your very own path, you probably don't know what it is if you have not found out what your passions are, your gifts are, your talents are, what you're interested in, the foods that you like to eat. Now, I hope you know the foods that you like to eat, right? But you're never really gonna tap into your mission, your goal, or what you're really sent here to do if you don't know these things. Because this is how you find your true path. It's through the passions and the things that are instilled into you and the things that you're interested in most. And like I said, that's where I come in, folks. If you need help, either talk to some other life path number 11s that are in this group, or you can reach out to me. We can do a quick talk or something like that. And so now that you have come to the realization, this is when you actually know what your passion is and whatnot. Now you use the life path number 11 energy, and you use the synchronicities and seeing 1111 and 11111s to be an example of how you would pick up on the cues, and when your intuition is talking to you to get you to connect with coincidences outside of seeing 1111 or 2222 or 4444 and stuff like that. You understand what I'm saying? So, you know, the whole life path number 11 experience serves as an example of how powerful your intuition is when you notice it, but you weren't even thinking about it. You know, and so this same intuition is working constantly every day. Every day in reality, this same intuition is working. And so what you have to do is be aware of everything that is happening in your reality, so you can also hear what your intuition is trying to get you to understand outside of just seeing 11s or seeing 444s and 222s. You get what I'm saying? So once again, I'm going to say this over because I know this is what trips a lot of life path number 11s up. The life path number 11 is just an example of the amount of power and magnitude that your intuition, let me say it like this, that your intuition has over your reality, because you're life path number 11. This divine energy is trying to show you your life's path. Not necessarily saying that, hey, your life path is an 11. Like, live an 11 life path. No, there's no such thing as an 11 life path. There's no such thing. It's just that there are life path number 11s who all have their own individual life paths. But the way you find your personal life path is through the realization that you are life path number 11. So now you can use the life path number 11 knowledge, energy. It tells you all the things that you are capable of. This energy tells you everything that you're meant to do, meant to be. Now you use that understanding. Now you use that understanding and you take that understanding and you figure out all the things that you might be capable of. So all of the stuff that you read in the description section of my videos or on the internet or whatever about life path number 11, you take those descriptions, those excerpts, those articles, you look at yourself and you figure out what my passion, what am I capable of? And then once you find out those things, it'll come to you the more you seek it. Whatever you seek it is seeking you. If you continuously press on the inside for the things that you're trying to accomplish, the things that you want to do, you know, whoever you want to become, whatever you want to do in life, it's going to come out and you're going to know it. And then you use the light path energies, and you find your own path. And like I said, instead of always using the numbers that you see in synchronicity, which is only an example, you know, it's only a leading example of how your intuition is picking up on the numbers. You don't necessarily have to be like captivated by the numbers anymore, because you understand how intuition works. That's what it's showing you, how intuition is working. Oh, I saw that and I didn't even think about it. Okay, the same thing is going to happen in order to direct you on your path without using the numbers. You see what I'm saying? So now you be aware of everything that's going on in your reality. You be aware of everything that's going on in your reality, and you can pick up on it through your intuition. You see that just happen? Oh man, you see that just happen? It's just like I was telling Rim team member earlier before I started making this video. It's like putting together a 5,000 piece puzzle. So many different small little puzzle pieces, right? But see, the problem is when most people are putting together a puzzle this big, they tend to like get tired of doing it. They tend to shy away from, like, you know, even putting the puzzle together because it's too much to like think about. They have to use their intuition, their perception. You know, they have to use their extrasensory perception to be able to see a vision that's not really there. And it takes too long and it frustrates people. And so most people, there are a lot of people out there that know they're life path number 11 or 22 or 33. They know it, but it's like they didn't want to do the work. They didn't want to, you know, put in the work to actually put the pieces together for the vision that they have for their life. And so the same principle, you know, of realizing that you're a life path number 11 also works with manifesting anything that you want into your life as a life path number 11. Because in order to attract and manifest things into your life, you have to be aware to pick up on when the next piece of the puzzle is going to come in your life. Just like your intuition gets you to see the numbers on your cell phone. It's the same way the pieces of the puzzle are going to come into your life for the things that you want to manifest. And you'll always know, if it's a part of the manifestation or the thing that you're trying to attract, because it'll always resonate with you. Oh, this is this is the money that I need to do this. Oh man, I was just thinking about sweets like 2 hours ago and somebody just came and gave me a box of cookies. Yeah. Oh man, I was just thinking about cookies like 2 hours ago and somebody just gave me $5, like just gave it to me, and it's a cookie store right across the street. Wow, that's amazing. This is how you pick up on, things that are going on in your everyday reality to even embark on manifestations. There's a lot that goes into realization that you're life path number 11. But like I said, I know a lot of y'all are just not coming to the realization that you're life path number 11. And if you go back and watch this video over at the beginning, as I mentioned, it's just like having a baby. It's just like that's what you're experiencing. You're learning, you're gaining knowledge, you're gaining understanding, but at the same time, like Julianne Burke said, you're gonna have to come back down. You gotta come back down, and you're gonna be a normal person again. And this is when the work and the fun and the excitement begins. It's when after you realize that you're life path number 11 and you go through that little learning phase, now you gotta come back down to earth and get out the clouds and come back down to earth and always be humble. And always be humble. And the moment you start doing that, it's the moment you start living your best life, because now you can take on the 11 energy without feeling so much anxiety, without feeling so anxious to, attack the world and learn, and go crazy and asking questions and just having impatience or whatever the case may be. Now you don't have to do that anymore. Now you can just live, swiftly and just be in harmony of everything that is happening in your life, and things will just be so great. You'll walk straight into your destiny. You'll walk straight into your purpose. Everything will begin to change in your life. All greatness will come upon you, and you'll be better than ever before. So I hope this message resonated with y'all this time. Thank you so much, Julianne and Rebecca Marie, who joined us tonight. I know everybody else is probably busy or whatever watching the other videos that I just uploaded on YouTube. But hey, if this video helped you, leave a comment below so we can start a little conversation and whatnot. But I'm looking forward to hearing from y'all. So I'll see y'all on the other side. Peace.